What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It's Lex, and today we're gonna be checking out more streamer drama. We're gonna be checking out why Pokimane is the real misogynist. Ooh, there's a video by MuKitty, and we're gonna see a little bit of her criticisms about Pokimane and her actions. We gotta see, man. Pokimane is, in a way, has been controversial over times by her takes, and we'll see what she has to say about it, man.
Pokimane is speedrunning the title Queen of Twitch to the most hated streamer in the world.
I gotta say, man, Pokimane, there is a fan base out there that doesn't very like her that much, man. Very parasocially, like almost as if like they have it out for her sometimes. But we'll see.
This by herself. And after this video, you won't see her the same way. XQC just got $100 million deal, so his best friend.
Which is insane, man. Shout out XQC, paving the way for real creators. I mean, he is the top of the top. He is the #1 streamer. He is like the juicer king. You know what I mean? So and he's getting paid more than NBA players. Getting paid more than LeBron, I think I heard. So he's really setting the tone and for creators all over the place. But some people do not agree with what's going on, especially over there at Kick, and them being supportive and being the moral police of like you shouldn't gamble and you shouldn't promote those to kids and whatever. But we'll get into that more.
Pokimane went live and said that she could cut off Kick's streaming servers, but she just didn't.
You don't understand that Kick makes Twitch money. Like, Kick is using Twitch's services. And if Twitch really wanted, they could just stop giving these services to Kick. But right now, they're just sitting back like, thanks, I guess.
His best.
So it turns out that wasn't true. I mean, if you don't know too much about like the whole behind the scenes and you do a little bit more research, it's not actually Twitch. Everybody's getting to know this point already. It's not actually Twitch, it's Amazon. Amazon's providing the services for Kick and Twitch. So she was kind of technically wrong there. It's not Twitch that's making money, it's Amazon that's making money. So
Friend then said that she doesn't really care if X got $100 million generational wealth to his family.
But also, honestly, I don't really care that much.
She doesn't care about her friend getting $100 million.
She doesn't care that her buddy, one of her good friends, XQC, got 100 mil. I don't know. It's a little jealousy. It sounds a little jealousy. The way you're reading it, I'm trying to be as non-biased as I can here, but it screams out you would be happy that your friend was able to be successful and not only just get the $100 million, but also allow streamers, allow people on the platform to get the extraordinary amount of money. You know.
Deal? This made everybody call her a snake since X was on her birthday party last week. And now she's jealous that he's succeeding.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Twitter started roasting her because it was a really dumb take. And that's when she threw up her best Pokemon card, the misogyny card.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. The misogyny Pokemon card. Did she really Photoshop this? Let's see. Misogyny attack. Hits the male opponent with full power, leaving them fully defeated. You don't have to take accountability for anything you did or said wrong. Misogyny attack. 3 fire points. Misspoken manipulation. Powerful manipulation to get out of trouble for wrongdoings, but only damages the weak opponent. HP fully loaded with delusion.
It's just hard to beat since it's 2023.
What does that say? Dexterito replies constantly reeking misogyny and BO. What is that? I don't know what that means. I used Twitch and Amazon synonymously and clarified in the clip. Then Asmongold reiterated my point and replies with a bunch of people agreeing with him and disagreeing with me, even though we're saying the same thing. Well, why didn't you use Amazon instead of Twitch? If that was true, you could have just said Amazon, but you said Twitch. Unless, if I'm really giving you leeway, you said Twitch in order to make it a little easier for the audience to understand what's kind of going on, or make it a little bit like. But also, if I want to look at it in a negative way, you wanted to almost say like, why don't like kind of like F that platform. At the end of the day, Twitch is making money because it's the bigger it's almost like I'm at Twitch, so therefore it like Kick is not gonna invalidate Twitch because Twitch is a bigger platform and is the bigger platform. You're almost trying to like show your muscles, or you're trying to like what's that one word? You're trying to posture. Yeah, there you go. You're trying to posture.
And Gideon is still banned till this day. X got in his Giga Chat mode and joined a live debate call with the highest staff on
Oh, that's
Twitch,
right.
Pokimane, where X was very respectful and gave many arguments. But Pokimane kept laughing at everything that he said and talked to him like a child, just like a bully.
Yeah, she did kind of do that. If you guys watched it, it was kind of a long conversation, but if there was a little bit of like, even X brings it up. He was like, I'm not trying to be patronizing yet. It's almost like Pokimane was like, yeah, of course I knew that. But what are you saying? Like, we'll see.
The owners, I'm talking for, you're making outlandish assumptions.
We are speculating, and I think this is a reasonable, educated guess to make, given how.
I'm not speaking
you see?
for them.
Is that where your morals land?
I get it, dude. But
I care a lot about the streaming space, and I want to,
Like she finds it. She almost like finds it like hilarious that this is going on. She finds it funny, unless when she's uncomfortable, she starts laughing and like. But I don't know, kind of the way she's grinning and going about it, like and agreeing with Hassan about like the takes. He's like, "Ha, this guy's like an idiot." It comes off that way.
deduction.
Sure, go ahead. Continue.
This is still who was
No, it wasn't.
major.
People need to stop with
He
this.
was a major slots player on.
By Gamba, are my things delegitimized by it? Is there a bunch of reasons for it?
Steak hit the lottery. I don't think that's a fair analogy whatsoever. Steak made the lottery.
Because he's the one that
he has equity.
Just because he is. I'm just saying.
Trains consultation and development of the platform.
Apparently, his Twitch bio says co-owner of Kick. So.
We're getting lost in the semantics. We're getting lost in the semantics of the conversation.
Let's use actual adult words. Okay, yeah. Twitch is maintained.
Oh my god, bro! I mean, how could you deny that? It's a little patronizing, yo. Come on, bro.
By the Gamba, but what I'm saying is that
what are we arguing?
Huh? Because Steak isn't. I win lottery. All the gamblers, they buy lottery tickets. I win the whole thing. I win $1 billion. I put half of it, 500 mil. If you sign an NDA, I'll show the entire thing, right? And I'll give you the right.
Fun.
Oh, that's right, bro. X was kind of like saying, "Hey, I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna give you it all." And it's like you can look at it yourself, and you could be honest about what you see. Like, kind of like challenging her, man.
I'll give you the right to say whether or not there's anything of Gamba in it.
That's kind of fun.
Be careful though. When there's NDA though, it means that you can't say shit about anything, which is you have to be careful. Because
I didn't know that.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. She is so hurt. She is so defensive, guys. Come on.
I'm just saying it.
The goalpost has remained the fucking same for me. If I started, and I'm like, well, Kick isn't Steak in and of itself, so it's okay. That would be the goalpost.
They have a content roadmap. You know what that means?
Yes, they're plans as a company.
A roadmap.
I know what a roadmap is.
Right.
I've co-founded 2 companies on this.
You see, like that's her trying to like validate her own like self. Like, I created 2 companies. Nobody knows those companies, bro.
Yeah. So the okay, let's do that then.
First NDA fog.
Unregulated
I think
crypto gambling is bad.
The wrong term. Maybe he was trying to say. Yeah, it's just the word. I don't know
Pandering,
what word
maybe?
he was trying to. Yeah, maybe, but I don't think it's dog whistle.
Um,
you want to maybe clarify what you were trying to say?
Virtue signaling?
Yes, maybe that one.
Not really.
I think
Virtue signaling.
that
Roading?
one.
Please
Maybe
clarify.
high road.
See, this is like missing a lot of context, guys. So go make sure. I don't think she hits it in this video, but make sure you go check out kind of a little bit tidbits, maybe just highlights a little bit, so you gather a little more context of what's going on. That way we're completely fair about about what the subjects and the things that were being kind of discussed there. But what I remember was kind of like X saying that, in other words, they are discrediting they're discrediting him and his thing by by saying that, oh, the website Kick is like a gambling thing. They promote this, they promote that. Therefore, it's unmoral. It's not okay. It's not right that, he's, kind of like, oh, you're only getting that by them promoting freaking gambling to children, and like in ways of like he's getting his stuff unmorally and shit. And X is like, well, you're kind of like saying this behind your word. You're kind of saying that in between the lines. And they're like, no, like, we're not actually saying that or whatever. Like, you guys need to check out the video. I saw it so long ago.
Okay. It's turning into a vocab lesson.
That doesn't change the reality here really quickly.
I can't tell the future.
She thinks she's so smart, right? She believes she's so smart.
Sorry,
okay, Felix.
Do you know something called tech? You know what tech is? Tech overall.
Technology.
And then she's using Hassan to like, oh man, I hate to do this. I want to be as non-biased, but there is a level of like, oh, there's two people with the same ideology. We're both gonna like kind of cross paths in the same way. We also feel kind of the same way towards the whole Kick deal, the whole thing, and then Pokimane is almost like feels a little bit more. I feel like she feels a little bit more confident in what she's saying because she has Hassan on her side. She has someone on her side, so she's maybe feeling like, oh, like, do you get what he's saying? Like, do you get what XQC is saying? Like, do you see how stupid he sounds? What are you talking? Like, almost trying to bully him or whatever.
The whole sector of tech, yes?
Yes.
Like some bad girls club type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't want to be patronizing. Why are so...
This made me really sad, since I can relate to this feeling in school where people laughed at me.
So
I got really emotional watching the debate and tweeted, Pokimane is a bully.
You see? Exactly. There you go.
Over, I forgot the Pokimane had...
Dude, she got 5.5 million views on that? Is that real?
More cards! She threw up the legendary Pokemon card, Pick Me Girl.
Oh my god, Pick Me Girl. The ultimate power to grow the fear of having an opinion as a girl.
I was defeated. She's...
Facts. 100 on the real though, this type of pick me behavior makes me sad because she doesn't realize the same haters she's farming for easy engagement will someday quickly and easily turn against her too if it's convenient for them. Okay, so okay, let's go more deeper into this.
Creating this environment where girls are afraid of having opinions.
Yeah, there you go, Mean Girls.
And if they do, they all get bullied for...
I don't even know who his MuKitty is. Me neither. Honestly, it doesn't matter because there's dozens like her. Just people farming clickbait titles and drama, but you're a woman making fun of another woman, calling out misogyny. It's an extra layer of desperation and pandering. So you as a woman, you're not allowed to hold another woman accountable because then you're pandering for the other gender, even though it could be just that she's completely wrong about what you're saying, or she may be agreeing with you. Like, so either you're fully in or you're fully out, because if you're not fully in, therefore you're also pandering. Crazy.
Being a pygmy. And that's the real misogyny. That I'm not able to have an opinion.
Men criticize you equals misogyny. Women criticize you equals pick me. Delusional. Well, that's what it sounded like she's saying. Like, if I don't agree with what you're saying, therefore you're gonna alienate me and you're gonna tell me that I'm also like, it's whatever.
Without being called pick me. She's not only the high ground of moral and ethics.
She said, why would I compromise my morals and ethics for money when I have my money? Pokemon response to viewers asking if she joined Kick for 10 mil. 10 mil? Oh my god.
But she's also the high ground for girls' opinions now. But I disagree. I believe women can make arguments and stand up.
This is why being a moral police is very difficult, because you're holding everybody to a standard that you yourself can uphold, and it becomes like this very dysfunctional environment where the goalpost is always being moved for you. The goalpost is always like whatever you view it to be, because you're the moral police, you're the one setting the moral high ground, right? So it's really hard. It almost screams out narcissism in a way, like, because you're in control of, you're the environment. You are justified if you make a mistake. You are justified if your views are aligned with whatever you're thinking. But if everybody else disagrees with you, if everybody else is kind of doing. You just throw these kind of like what is it, bait clickly words, or these big words that are or woke words, rather than to take accountability for, or even have a discussion that you may be wrong about what you're saying. That's why being like a moral police is very difficult.
For themselves, regardless of their gender. I only judge people by their actions, and that's how it should be. If
you definitely want to do that, because you kind of don't want to get lost in the sauce. You kind of want to see exactly what people like. You want to see the problem itself rather than they're a woman or a man, because then things start to get really blurred, and you can get away with it because you're a woman, or you can get away with it as a man. We saw that with the Adept and XQC thing. I think she has a video about this as well, where kind of they were touching on the fact that Adept was in the bed with XQC, took a picture, but if XQC went into the bed with her, then therefore it would be like a different case. It wouldn't be just something that as a society we kind of find acceptable.
Vote me as the president, subscribe. President MuKitty! So she then replied to me.
You jokingly called me a bully and claimed the misogyny I speak out against doesn't exist. How is this criticism? You jokingly called me a bully and claimed the misogyny I speak out against doesn't exist. How is this criticism? You're clearly just pandering to incels and people that hate me, and I hope you're realizing someday that they're not a good target audience. So what did she find? She's saying that there's misogyny because Asmongold said one thing, and then people agreed with what he was saying, and then with other people, when she kind of reiterated her stance, people disagree with her. That's what the misogyny she's calling out. And I guess what MuKitty is saying is that people disagreed with what Pokimane said.
How is this criticism? Thinking it was obvious, I answered, because you bullied X. I hope we...
Relax, Poki. The way you talk to X is bullying. That is my criticism, and the way you're treating me right now is confirming this. Okay. So the criticism was for bullying X because she was kind of being very passive aggressive and very posturing a lot during that conversation. If you guys want to go check that out, and I see what she's saying. She's saying it's like, you're kind of alienating X and making him feel like he's small or dumb because of all the laughing and all that. I mean, that's kind of the way you see it. But also it could be, and this is me trying to be as non-biased as I can, it could also be that when Pokimane is feeling a discomfort, she could just be laughing about it. A lot of people do that. They kind of laugh even though they're feeling super uncomfortable. It's kind of a defense mechanism.
We all can agree that we should call out bullying. That's something I wish people did for me when I was young. But I also said that she thinks that she's perfect and is above.
Relax, Pokey. The way you talk to XQC is bullying. And okay, we read this. You think you're above everyone, including your best friend. That's why you question Valkyrie for saying congrats to XQC.
Everyone. And that is the reason why she tried to gaslight Valkyrie to remove the tweet. Something Valkyrie exposed on the stream earlier.
What?
I tweeted congrats to XQC and Kick because I think it's like a win-win situation for both parties. And she reached out and she was like, I was kind of surprised that you were publicly supporting it. And crypto gambling, it promotes gambling.
So Pokimane called.
What? Okay, so she tried to hold Valkyrie accountable for supporting X. She's saying why are you supporting that and your public is supporting that. It's kind of like you're trying to, yeah, she's trying to make her feel bad. Like, why are you supporting that? What the fuck?
On speed dial and tells her to defend her. So Valkyrie tweets something in hurry, very illogical.
I was so surprised Valkyrie didn't like stay quiet. She just said it out loud. Like, wow, that's a lot of confidence in her. It shows that she has no fear of. She doesn't give a fuck who it is. I'll talk more about the subject for an extra 10 minutes, which unfortunately isn't shown in the clip. But she questioned via DM because she knows I'm against streaming gambling and was wondering my stance on why I supported X and Kick, which I also explained on stream after the clip. I shouldn't have even mentioned our private convo, but if anything, it shows her consistency on and off camera. Can girls stop fighting, please? So Valkyrie was able to see through her gaslighting. And she's also taken accountability for showing like it wasn't okay that she was sharing private DMs or talking about private DMs. But also she was kind of stuck in a rock in a hard place because she was seeing her friend, or she thought was her friend. It seems like seems like Pokimane is always jumping from are we friends or not friends? It's weird. And was like, hey, so you're saying one thing and then saying another thing and then saying this behind my back, like, very weird, very suspicious behavior by Pokimane.
And said that her leaking this proved that Pokimane is very consistent. So I answered with a video to prove that she's doing the opposite. Since she acts consistent, so I answered with a
I respect you, Valkyrie, for always being honest, but you're wrong here. The clip shows her saying congrats to XQC. Oh, she tried. Okay, so the last tweet was trying to validate what Pokimane was saying. It didn't come off that way. That's what Valkyrie thought that it was gonna be validating to what Pokimane was saying. I respect you, Valkyrie, for always being honest, but you're wrong here. The clip shows her saying congrats to XQ on cam and then questioning you off cam for doing it. That is the opposite of consistency. Oh, MuKitty with the receipts right here.
The video just proved that she's doing the opposite. Since she acted different in front and behind X's back.
For starters, congrats on your deal.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my god, bro. That is so passive aggressive. That okay, so with now all this context going on, that is super passive aggressive. She does not like the XQC got 100 mil. I feel like that makes her think, how is XQC better than her? What makes XQC better than her? Oh my god.
$1 billion.
Congrats to XQC and Kick, because I think it's like a win-win situation for both parties. She reached out and she was like, I was kind of surprised that you were publicly supporting it.
For starters, congrats on your deal.
She then went live and started talking about morals and ethics, and this was an attack on X.
Nope.
No, and it's not because I got like $10 million. It's just because I'm good as I am. Why would I compromise my morals and ethics for more money when I have money? Something about that is so cringe.
This is why it's super hard when your stance is like very limiting. You're limiting yourself very much, because it's like, okay, well, I'm against crypto gambling. I'm against gambling itself. I think it promotes bad addiction or promotes addiction, and therefore I'm not going to associate myself with a company that is created by Stake or is affiliated by Stake. Therefore, that platform is not a good platform. Basically, trying to what is the word called? Trying to discredit the platform itself. So we go full circle here. So she's trying to discredit the platform itself, then therefore discredit XQC and its $100 million deal, because it's being backed, in her eyes, being backed by gambling deals and kind of what the whole ecosystem of what Kick is in general. That is crazy. That is crazy. But even if you disagree with the behind the scenes of Kick, you can't just be happy for your friend that he's winning. But I guess she kind of tried to hold Valkyrie to a standard herself and try to hold her accountable because of her views. And was like, well, why are you supporting this company? Why are you doing this? So in a way, she kind of backed herself into a corner because she can't be supportive of XQC. Oh, so she's very contradicting in itself. To his face, she'll be okay with that. She'll say, hey, congrats XQC, congrats this. But behind his back, he won't. This is why XQC must have a lot of trust issues with a lot of streamers. Because to your face, I'm going to act the one way. I'm going to tell you congratulations, whatever on your deal. But behind your back, it's like, I'm looking at that platform with disgust. I don't respect that platform. Discrediting the platform. So therefore, discrediting XQC and his collaboration or whatever, his signing deal with himself, and kind of discrediting him all in general. But when she's in his face, it's like, whatever. Crazy.
To me personally, for me to do cringe, when I have my, I can't. Like, ew. It's almost embarrassing.
Which proved my tweet to Valkyrie. She really does think she's above everyone else. So X joined another debate against Miss Pokimane, and 20 minutes in, she called her white knight Hassan, where they sit and treat him even worse.
Please
Maybe
clarify.
high-roading?
Not this turning into a vocab.
She called Hassan because Hassan kind of shares the same values and the way that, although Hassan has mentioned that he does do gambling on his own or in private or whatever he says away from stream, but it doesn't promote it on stream. So she knew if she called Hassan and was like, can you hear how ridiculous XQC sounds? Like, can you back me up on this? She basically got another one in 2v1 XQC.
The next day, Pokimane was still hunting for someone to defend her, and she found the perfect target, Kai Cenat, because he joined Rumble. But that's when the unexpected happened. He started pressing her really hard.
Let's go! W's in the chat.
Sir deserves an apology.
Why is that?
Because, bro.
Why?
Okay, we gotta hear why. Okay, let's hear why.
That was 2v1 him in the Discord.
I think X wanted to talk though. I asked him.
Yeah, I know, but
Okay, so she did not disagree with the 2v1 and is blaming him for allowing them to be in there. So she's like, okay, well, he told us, basically like kind of saying that it's his fault that happened.
But off the clips that I was seeing, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, y'all were 2v1 and going crazy, bruh.
Pokimane is now gaslighting so hard that she says that nothing she said was against X.
Bruh.
Not even Kai believes in this.
No, you said no, but you're saying whoever does it though.
No, yeah, I think that's how it came off. That's not what I was trying to say.
That's what, dude, that's, oh my god, that's her escape. That's her escape. That's always her escape. That's her escape, bro. That's what it is. Right there. We saw it right there. Red, I don't think it's appropriate to say. We saw it right there. She said that with the Twitch thing as well. I know what it said. I think I came off that way, but I had time to think about how I did it. Or no, fuck that. I'm giving her a scapegoat anyways. That's her scapegoat. It may have come off that way. She's not accountable for what she's saying and how she's saying it. She's just not.
I don't care what people
That's
do.
the thing.
I feel like
Me
I feel like,
neither.
No,
I
but
was
wait,
just
hold on,
trying
wait,
to
wait,
say
hold
I
on.
don't want to speak
No.
on other people because
No, but you kind of called him out on it though.
didn't I do the opposite of calling him out? Or I was like, it's good for him.
He even told her that
No, she did not do that. She was having a stance on Kick. She had a stance on Kick, so therefore now XQC is part of Kick. Now because XQC is affiliated with Kick, she throws him into the whole Kick environment and trying to hold freaking XQC accountable for all the things that Kick is currently doing. Instead of just saying, "Hey, I'm happy that you got this deal. I don't fully agree with the whole platform." XQC tried to expand on a little bit of what he's doing and kind of like that it's not really that way, but it doesn't matter because Pokimane already has her views on it.
that's your friend and you should apologize. And this was her response.
Like y'all should be amping him up. Like, aren't you guys friends with SQC?
Yeah, and I said that numerous times during the Discord call too.
She will only apologize if XQC writes to her?
Just apologize, bruh.
Damn, she won't do it. She's too prideful.
Anyways.
If she apologizes, then to her, I feel like it's a submission of not defeat, but it's her kind of backtracking her own bullshit. See, this is why being more police is fucked, man. It's fucked.
If X told
You're so high ground. You're so high ground. You're so high ground that you think that you're looking at everybody below you as not being like, you look at everybody below you as like not an equal playing field, right? Like it's almost like, man, I don't know how to explain this. Like you're so above everything because of the high ground you put yourself in with your code of ethics or your morals that you look at other people who are not sustaining those same morals and ethics because you believe that what you're doing is the right and correct thing to do, and then you're judging everybody based upon that and looking at everybody as like, what are you doing, or belittling them for making the decisions they're doing, instead of, you know, kind of accepting who they are, allowing them to make those mistakes, even though you might disagree with that, you judge them still based upon that. And that's fucked up. That's not right.
Told me that he took it some type of way, I would have.
Hours later, I got a strike on my channel and my video got taken down. If you want more videos like this and want to help me be a full-time creator, there's a link where you can support the channel. And if Ed is watching, send me a deal. It looks a little bit misogynist that you don't have any women creators.
Cool, man. Shout out MuKitty. Appreciate it. Appreciate the video. Definitely gonna be reacting to more of your videos, and you're gonna have me subscribe to you. And I like the video. I think overall we kind of got to see a little bit about like what Pokimane is saying, and then using what she's saying against her. I think this is good if she continues to do this, and MuKitty continues to do that. Like, obviously MuKitty has her own stances on things, and she's gonna prove it with using your own words, which is pretty awesome. That's a lot of the things that you need to prove is by using people's words, you know. But, you know, even if you use your own words, we got to see what Pokimane did, and she didn't mean it that way. So even if you used it against her, you try to hold her accountable. Okay, you got to go through 3 layers, or you got to go through some layers, right? If you're a woman, you disagree with her, you're a pick me girl, okay? Now, if you get past that layer and you use the words against her and you try to hold her accountable, and now she didn't mean it that way. So accountability does not exist here. And obviously we get to see that she's hypocritical with the Valkyrie and the XQC thing. I'm gonna say this behind XQC's back, but when I see him, I'm gonna kind of like tell him congratulations. She does not want to show weakness. That's the thing. All right, well, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you smash that sub button. We're going to be reacting to more videos a little down the road. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.